I'm back. Welcome back to Bucket List Homestead. If you're new here, my name is Lynn, and a great big welcome. And yes, we're back. We had a great couple days away. It was a lovely way to spend our 30th wedding anniversary. We had a lot of fun. We rested a lot, which is what I needed. I've come back rejuvenated to finish out the last few days of the Every Bit Counts challenge. So today is I've lost my track of my days. Today is day 23. And the garden definitely came to life a little bit while we were gone. I just went out. It's early here, and oh my gosh, the mosquitoes are awful. So if you see me scratching, I've got bit everywhere. I gotta put witch hazel on. Anyway, I went out and I harvested quite a few tomatoes that were not all the way, but pretty close. I have them on the table. On our way home from our trip, we also picked up a bushel of our local pears. Yay! So I'll be canning pears in a couple of days. They need to ripen a little more. For Grace, and I hope a bushel's enough. Last year I only did a half a bushel, and they didn't last her long enough, so I'm hoping a bushel's enough. If not, if I did my math right, it's what I need is a bushel, but we'll see. But in the elderberry plant trees, wow, they are full of elderberries right now. I'd say there's still, I picked some too soon. I picked some too soon when I came in last night and I saw them under the light. I realized they weren't quite as ripe as I wanted, which kind of hurts my heart a little bit, but there's so many out there. But I'm still mad that I kind of wasted so many. But I was able to salvage quite a few elderberries, and as you see, this is the basket of them that I picked last night, and a good, I'd say 3/4 of them I was able to save, so that's pretty good. And as you can see, I am putting a bunch into the dehydrator here, putting them on my silicone mats and getting them into the dehydrator so I can save those for later use. And I hate to admit this, but I still have elderberries in my deep freezer from last year. I vacuum sealed them though, so I know they're okay. I do plan to bring them out later and do something with them. I'm probably going to dehydrate them. But today we're going to make an elderberry tonic. Is that the word I'm looking for? Tincture, elderberry tincture. I do make elderberry syrup for when we all have some sickness, colds and flu, but it only lasts for about a month in the fridge, and a tonic will last me, years because it's got alcohol. So I'm gonna make a small batch of that, and then when I know we're starting to maybe get closer into that time of year with the yuckiness going around, especially with Aiden going back to school, I'll make up a big batch and I'll show you how I do that going forward. So you can do this with dried or fresh elderberries. I'm choosing to use some fresh elderberries that I saved. As you can see here, I patted them, put them on a towel and let them sit overnight, and they're all dry. So this is the size jar I'm going to use. This is one of my vintage Atlas mason jars, and I love these because they have the ounces on the jar. Sorry, it's early. Did I mention it's early? And I've been up for quite a bit already. So ideally, it should be 8 ounces of berries I'm going to fill. I know I'm not going to have that many, but I will fill more as I'm picking them into the jar. This needs to sit for at least 2 months, so this is a good time to start doing this. Now is the time to do this, so let's get started. Okay, so like I said, these are all dry now from where I cleaned them. And I'm just making sure to take the sticks off as much as I can, but I'm honestly not worried about it because we drain these all out after the 2 months, so the sticks are going to come out too. So I'm going to get these all into this jar if I can. So red elderberries, do not ever consume them. They are poisonous. And even these, you shouldn't eat these fresh like this. They need to be cooked or dehydrated. Where I'm using them as a tincture in the alcohol, it's okay. But yeah, don't You do. It may definitely make you sick. I'm sure if you eat enough of them, they could really do some damage. But I'm not an expert. I have not. I've signed up for an herbalist course, but I have not taken it yet. That's something I'm hoping to do over the winter. So please do your research. But elderberries have an amazing property to help you fight off. It helps boost your immune system. It helps you fight off colds and flus. It is amazing. We used to buy it all the time to have in our stockpile for winter, and the kids love the taste of it. But it got very, very, very expensive, and they're not big bottles that you buy. And if you've got at least 4 people in your family that were sick all at the same time, we'd go through it pretty darn fast. So that's why a few years ago I found elderberry bushes and planted them. And when we eventually move, I will be taking cuttings of those and replanting them in where we're going. I might even ask the new owners, if you don't want them, let me know, because I will totally dig them up and take them with us, because it will break my heart to think of somebody just getting rid of them. Okay, so that's how many I have. Like I said, I would love to have had 8 ounces, but I'm not. I will just add to it. And we're just going to use this vodka that we got in the States on our trip to New York. And I'm not going to fill the jar all the way. I'm just going to put 12 ounces for now. And then when I add more berries, I'll add more vodka. And then eventually I'll put it all the way up to this line, which is, I think, 16 ounces. So I got to get a lid for this. So I grabbed this lid, but I don't know if it's going to seal it enough for me to shake. I'm going to try. And we want to give it a good shake. And every couple of days, you're going to want to shake this to help get those berries macerating in the alcohol. Okay, that doesn't seem to be leaking, so if not, you can just use, your normal canning lids and rings. And we're going to put this in a dark place, you guessed it. And every couple of days I will shake it. I've been shaking all my other tinctures too every couple of days, so I think I forgot to mention that in the video, so you're going to want to do that. I also wanted to show, I got these at our Dollar Tree here. They're glass with the eyedropper, so these are great for when you want to fill up from the big bottles, your tinctures, just when you know you're going to do a couple of drops on your tongue, or if you're using the mullein to make an ear earache oil. These are great, and they're $1.50. Our Dollar Tree's $1.50. In the States, will be $1.25. But you get 2, and they're glass. They're real glass. So I picked up a few of these. They're cheaper than Amazon. So just a little tip. So yeah. So that's it for day 23. It's an easy day, which is good because I'm just getting back into the swing. I have a lot of herbs I need to go harvest. Grace picked chamomile every day we were gone. Twice a day, Grace, or just once a day? You didn't do it every day. Some days they weren't ready? Okay. Okay, so she did it twice, and she got a good amount. Like, I am so happy. I'm going to have so much chamomile going into the winter, so that's good. But like I said, I have a lot of herbs. But just for fun, I'm going to put right in here. We actually found the Canada Agricultural, it's a hard word to say for me, museum in Ottawa. You can take the girl off the homestead, but you can't take the homestead out of the girl. And we had a blast there. We had so much fun there. I mean, this is just right up our alley. And we saw the changing of the guard at Parliament. I hope this is coming out with the same time as I'm talking here. We had a really good time. The leaves are already changing in Ottawa. They're a little bit further than north than us, but boy, there was a lot of leaves changing color. And the weather couldn't have been better. It was barely 75 degrees both days. It wasn't too hot. It was just spectacular. Our hotel was beautiful. It was just a great time to get away for a couple of days together. And now I'm rested. And what I love about it is we didn't do too much. So we didn't come back here feeling like, God, now we need to relax. We really relaxed. I really, really did. We just enjoyed each other's company, ate good food.
So one of the things I forgot to mention that we did on our little trip was we actually met up with friends that we have been friends with for 29 years. We met them the year we moved to Ontario the first time in 1994. Jeff and Paula Donaldson, and here they are, some pictures we took. And you all might know Jeff. He is from a live I've had with him from Inside My Canoe Head. Great person to follow. Inside My Canoe Head, if you are looking for any kind of ideas for prepping. And he shows that you don't have to spend a lot of money. You don't have to be building a bunker, all that. I've had him on my channel before as a live, and we will be having him, I'll be having him again very soon because he's written a small ebook about preparing and what you need and how to do it. And it's an awesome book. It's really good. I highly recommend it. So look for him soon. So yeah, that was one of the highlights, to meet up with them. And I'll tell you, great friends. Doesn't matter if it's been 20 years since you've seen them. Great friends are great friends. And it was like no time had passed.
And like I said, I am rejuvenated to get right back into the homesteading and preserving season. So thank you to all of you who have been watching all my videos. You guys rock. I have very close to 1,900 subscribers. Maybe I'll make 2,000 at this rate before the end of December. And on a personal note, I am not making a huge amount of money on YouTube. I'm just going to admit that. You don't until you get way up there in not so much subscribers, but in views. And this will be the first time that I will actually get some money, not a lot, but every little bit helps, 2 months in a row, because you all have decided to watch my videos. And that is huge to us as a family. It's not a huge amount, but you know what? It helps stock my pantry. It also helps pay for some of the things I use to make my videos, subscriptions that I pay for every month. So that's nice. That's not coming out of my pocket, our pockets this month. So I don't think you all realize what it means to YouTubers when you choose to watch our videos. Not only is it, on a vanity scale, it's nice because, there's so many people to choose from, and the fact that you choose to watch me, I'm very flattered. But it's sincerely appreciated because it does help bring in some income. And I hope and pray eventually it brings in more. I'm going to be honest. I really do, because times are tough, and who couldn't use some more income right now? So, I know I'm babbling, but I just want you all to know how much it really is appreciated, and how much you sitting down and watching a 10-minute video, 20-minute video, sometimes a 30-minute video, just how much it means to me personally. Thank you so much. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. So, okay, we'll see you back here tomorrow for day 24. And I'm also going live tonight with a guest on my channel at, I think I'm going to do 7:30 p.m. Eastern tonight, because she's an hour behind, so that gives her time to feed her kids and have supper and everything. It's my friend Tanya from Nightfall Homestead. So come on back tonight. We're going to be talking about how the garden season's been going and how we're wrapping it up and how things are going. So until then, take care. God bless. We'll see you tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow.